Okay, Mr. Fubu. I was watching your video. Your views on things, your views on juggalos are really stupid. Um, specifically, specifically on what you believe you know on the history of ICP and the history of ICP versus Eminem. Um, the reason ICP hates Eminem, or well, the reason they hated Eminem, because the beef between ICP and Eminem has died out years ago. I mean, that was all a gimmick for both sides to get them both popularity. Well, what all truly happened was that ICP was chilling up in a club. They were hanging out. You know, they had just done a couple gigs, so they had a little bit of money to spend. Well, Eminem came around and he was handing out flyers because he had a show that he was doing, you know, and he was trying to get out from the underground and he was trying to get known. Well, he on his flyer he had a couple different people on there as maybes, including ICP. ICP got pissed off because he didn't come up to them, before he even made the flyers and ask them, "Hey, would you guys like to, come and be in my show?" He just straight up stated, "ICP may be at my show," which pissed ICP off. It wasn't because Eminem is a better artist or whatever bullshit you want to spread. Because, I've watched Eminem videos, I've watched ICP videos, and truth be told, I think they're both at the same level. I mean, yeah, Eminem's a, solo artist, whereas ICP, there's two of them. But, you know, they've still got the same amount of talent. Now, let's see what else was there in your video, because I can't just remember everything off of there.
Hello, Monsieur Waffle Bottom.
Skip over that.
Sunday night.
Skip.
Juggalos. What's a juggalo? A juggalo is either a redneck or a nerd.
A juggalo is either a redneck or a nerd. Okay, let's elaborate on this. How are juggalos either rednecks or nerds when a lot of juggalos come from hard lives? A good majority of juggalos come from hard lives. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say, oh, my life has been so rough. I've had, blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna say that. I do know a good few juggalos who have had, a shitty life, and I've been there and I've experienced it with them. I have a hair on my face somewhere. I can't find it. But anyway, and we're not all redneck. I mean, yes, there's certainly gonna be redneck juggalos, and they'll put it in their name that they're redneck juggalos, you know. But and we're not all nerds. I mean, yeah, a good few of us. Well, actually, I'm not even gonna continue there. I'm gonna ask you, define a nerd, because there's different types of nerds. There's the Yu-Gi-Oh nerds, there's the computer nerds, there's the math nerds, there's define what you mean by juggalos are nerds. Now, I have a question for you because I'm not even gonna, say shit on other facts that you said. I mean, I could care less about the fact that you dissed Twiggy, that you dissed fucking Elliot. I mean, a diss is a diss, whatever. if it brings something to light for them, it brings something to light for them. If they even watch your video, I mean, and if it gets them pissed off, it gets them pissed off. What the fuck ever. But I have a question for you. Why do you hate juggalos? Why? What's the reason behind it? I mean, and or do you even really hate juggalos? Are you just trying to fit in with, the crowd? Because there's so many haters out there. There's so many people that hate juggalos right now, and it's become an internet fad. I mean, I I sit here and I float around on YouTube, listen to music, watch stupid people make stupid comments about stupid shit, and I stop and wonder, I stop and wonder about, the people who say shit about other people. You know, I want to know why they say it. I mean, is there a good, solid reason behind it, or are they just doing it to fit in? And from what I've observed, just my observations, not even from talking to them, just my observations is that a lot of them are just trying to fit in. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of people out there that do hate juggalos because, of one reason or another. And there's, people that there's actually even some juggalos that have come out and stopped being juggalos because of the stupidity of the current day, the present day juggalos. And I have to admit, there are a good bit of stupid juggalos out there that, you know, they shouldn't really even be calling themselves juggalos because they don't deserve it. But anyway, so I'm going to challenge you to this. I'm going to reiterate what I said. I'm going to reiterate what I asked, more specifically. I'm going to challenge you to make another video and respond to me and tell me why you hate juggalos, or why you just tell me if you hate juggalos or if you are just trying to fit in with the crowd. And if you do hate juggalos, why? It's just as simple as that. I mean, you don't have to make a full 10-minute video telling me why you hate juggalos, blah, 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 blah. Because as soon as you make that video, I'll respond, and then you can make your 10-minute video. But anyway, so yeah, let me hear back from you, because I really want to know what you have to say. And until then, peace.